Why is there so many people playing this game? Hey guys, welcome back to another Spending Sky Reviews of Roblox game. I still don't know what to call this series, so please help me find a name. But yeah, in today's episode, we're gonna be doing Animal Hospital. You see, it has come to my attention that this game is very popular. Like, wow. Okay. When first looking at the original picture of it, being recommended to me, I wouldn't have thought of anything about it. I just think it looks like a slop game, really. Like, it's crazy. I just think it's slop and I just skip it. But in reality, it's something so huge, and I'm just surprised how big it is. So, to start off with, you begin as an intern or other roles, depending on if you want to like buy Robux or something like that. I don't know, there's a bunch of other roles. They're not important. I play intern. But so, you start off, you go into the hospital, and you're working at the front desk. And you're supposed to take pictures of people and check their pictures and cameras to make sure they're not evil, because this isn't an anomaly game. An anomaly game is where you... Actually, a very good example is, I don't know if you know about this game, but it's called Not My Neighbor. This game is like that game, if you ever played it. And if not, I guess I'll give you a quick rundown. That's Not My Neighbor is a game where you just go and make sure the people that you let into this, like, house, hotel area, whatever it is, you make sure that they're not anomalies, and you have to go through vicarious, like, different tasks and things to make sure that nobody's an anomaly. But this game's a lot more simpler. It's very simple. You see, all you have to do to really tell what is an anomaly or what is, a real person is you have a camera and you take a picture. And if the picture is just a normal picture and they're not really reacting to it and nothing strange is happening, then you let them in. But there is another thing, because if everything looks normal, you get to look at the camera system. And if they react wonky to that, then that's an anomaly too. And if they don't, then you can finally let them in. Then once you've let them in, you have to treat them, of course. And it depends, alright? There's different treatments in the game, but the most basic ones is where you take them into a room, you take their blood sample, you put it in the microwave, and yes, I do mean microwave. And then you see what's wrong and what they need. You get those items, and then boom, you fix them up. That's the game pretty much. Kind of. There is other tasks to do, because every so often slime will appear on the ground you have to clean up, but that isn't that important. But the other things that you have to do to patients is you can give surgery to them, or you can restart people's heart, or you can also do x-rays. I will say, I think out of all of them, I enjoy like restarting people's hearts and the surgery a lot more than everything else. I feel like those two are the more interactive. I would say that I like the heart one a little bit more because, in my opinion, it's more, engaging and fun. But aside from that, everything else is just kind of just boring, really, in my eyes. You see, I didn't get to play much of this because of a glitch that happened to my dear friend Blastnet. What happened to him is that his game just closed and sent him back to the lobby, and I had to finish a shift without him, and then I was like, I'm not playing this game by myself. So I got a good 30 minutes of footage, alright? So if there's other things, if the game somehow magically gets even better, like at the 40th minute and not the 30th, then my bad. But yeah, it just seems pretty simple. There was an event that was pretty interesting, is a rampaging anomaly puts several people in the hospital, and they all rush in through an ambulance, and it's kind of like an event where you just have to like rush through and get everybody done as fast as you can. I will say that one was pretty cool. That one was pretty chill, alright, because of like multiple people coming through, you have to like do all that. I think that's pretty cool. Aside from those gameplay things, whenever you end a shift, you get money and you get a progress report on how you did. A doctor comes in, Dr. Harlow? I forgot his name. I'm not even going to try to correct myself in post. But yeah, the doctor comes in, he's just like, alright, you finish your shift, let me like yada yada yada, here's money. You get money. And not until the second shift, I think, after that one, you unlock like a store and you get to buy things, which is alright, not the best, not the worst, but yeah. And whenever you buy things in that store, it can help you out, of course, and make the gameplay a little bit more faster, a little bit more easier. It really depends. Also, sanity. This didn't really come up in my playthrough because it was very easy to control, but you have a sanity meter, and I'm assuming either two things happens when it fully drops to 0%. One, you die. That's just it, lights out. Or two, like in other games, and whenever you lose your sanity and it drops to 0, the game becomes significantly harder. One of those two, either or. I don't know which one happens because I didn't really find out, because if you drink enough coffee, then you'll be fine realistically. Like you'll always be fine, and it's pretty easy to keep your sanity normalized. But yeah, the anomalies in this game are interesting. I don't know, I wouldn't call them scary. I just call them weird. Weird looking. Especially the ones with the like weird smiles, like this one. It reminds me of Homelander from the Boys comic book. It reminds me of Black Noir. There you go. Tell me that you do see like the similarity, please. Like I can't be the only one. I do find that guy funny. But yeah, there's a lot of different type of anomalies. So far, I think I pretty much talked about everything that actually has happened in that game to me, and really my experience, because that's all I really experienced. I just played it with my good friend Blastnit, and we had it was all right. It was semi decent. It's not the most fun game in the world. Like its gameplay is just, of course, okay, I will say this is definitely better than the Black Rooms. I don't think there's many games out there that can beat the Black Rooms in like how bad it is. But this game was I don't know. It's kind of boring because once you understand everything, you just it's just rinse and repeat, really. I don't know. In my opinion, this game, it's like, if I were to rate it out of 1 out of 10, this game is like a solid 4. It's not outright bad, but it's not like that good. It's boring, really. Because as soon as you're done and you figure out like what you need to do and all that things, then it's just boring because of how some things work and things like that, and I just don't find it engaging at all. I'm surprised that this game it has so many people playing, because this game seems like a game that would just have like maybe like 2,000, 3,000 people playing, but having like upwards to 700,000 to 1 million people playing is wild. I'm just like, wow, this game has a lot of players, and I'm not here to talk about whether it is deserved or things like that, but just in shock in how many players it has. Okay, now here are some things that I wish the game could do better. Anomalies. So, it's pretty apparent what are anomalies and what aren't, alright? It's very simple. You take a picture and then boom, anomaly. You look at the camera, boom, anomaly. If you look at them, boom, anomaly. Like, it's pretty easy to tell what is an anomaly and what isn't, and to deal with them, it's pretty simple too. You can shut the shutters, or you can shoot them, or you can tase them, and things like that. And that aspect is pretty easy, really. It's not that hard and not that engaging either, because the game that I brought up earlier, That's Not My Neighbor, what's so good about that is how engaging it is in going into like details about how to tell if the person is a neighbor or not, because you're able to look at their hair color, you're able to look at their eyes and like ask them questions, and if things don't line up, then you can hit a button. Like, That's Not My Neighbor does a great job at these types of games, and this game doesn't really, because it's not that engaging. You just take a picture, or just look at the camera, or just look at them, and then boom, they're evil. It's kind of just dumb. Like, if they could just make that better, then it would be better overall. But still, if they could just make that better, that would be great. And then another problem is, I guess, the checkup process. Whenever you do admit a patient, you just take blood and put it in a microwave and then just wait and grab things. That's just so repetitive. Like, I don't know. I will say they do a good job of the repetitiveness with the surgery and other game modes, but I don't know. It's like, it's so hard to really talk about, because I didn't play this enough, nor do I want to play this enough, because this is not a game for me. I will only play this if money is involved, of course, like always. But still, this game is just so, I don't know, it's just so, I wouldn't say lacking, because this game is definitely better than a lot of games that have come out. and it obviously shows the developers did a good job in the gameplay and glitches. The only glitch that happened was Blastnet getting sent back to the lobby, which was very, very, very unfortunate and awful. But aside from that, this game is well put together, but I don't know, it's just kind of mid, but a little bit worse than mid. Mid to a little bit worse than mid. It's overall just an interesting experience. It's not my type of game. If you enjoy this game, that's on you. You know, that's you, all right? I don't really care if you enjoy it or not. I'm just shocked at how many people play this game actively daily. That shocks me because it just seems like a game that would have like 2K to maybe like 10K players a day. But hey, rock on to you guys who made this game, you know? Doing great out there. Big hit. You probably made a lot of money. I'm not really here to shit on the game that much. I'm just here to give my opinion and dip, alright? But yeah, thanks for listening to me. Go watch something cooler. I still don't know why some of you just stick to the end to watch this. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time on a different game. Bye-bye.